Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today I have a special story for you. It's about a guy named Leo and how a simple, everyday moment changed his perspective on learning English. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Leo was a software developer. He was good at his job, really good. He could spend hours writing code, finding solutions to complex problems. But there was one thing he wasn't so confident about: speaking English. He could read technical documents, no problem. He could understand emails. But speaking? That was a different story. He always felt his tongue was tied, his mind went blank, and all the words he knew just disappeared. One sunny Saturday morning, Leo decided to visit a new cafe that had just opened in his neighborhood. It was called The Daily Grind. He had heard great things about their coffee. As he walked in, the smell of freshly brewed coffee and baked pastries filled the air. It was a cozy place, with wooden tables and soft music playing in the background. He walked up to the counter. The barista, a young woman with a friendly smile, greeted him. "Good morning. What can I get for you today?" she asked cheerfully. Leo froze. His plan was simple: order a large latte. Just 3 words. But his mind started racing. Is my pronunciation okay? What if she doesn't understand me? What if I say it wrong? He took a deep breath and managed to say, "A large, uh, latte, please." The barista smiled kindly. "One large latte coming right up. Anything else for you?" Leo just shook his head. He paid, took his coffee, and found a small table by the window. He felt a bit embarrassed. "Why is this so hard?" he thought to himself. He sipped his latte. It was delicious, probably the best he'd ever had. As he was enjoying his coffee, a group of tourists came in. They looked a little lost. They approached the counter and started speaking to the same barista in English. They were asking for directions to the local art museum. Leo listened carefully. The barista didn't just give them directions. She pulled out a small map from under the counter and started explaining the route. She used simple words, pointed to landmarks on the map, and even suggested a good place for lunch near the museum. She was patient and clear. Her English wasn't perfect. There were some small grammatical mistakes, but her confidence was amazing. She was communicating, and that was the most important thing. The tourists were so grateful. "Thank you so much. You've been incredibly helpful," one of them said. They bought their coffees and left with big smiles. Leo watched the whole interaction. He was impressed. The barista wasn't a native English speaker. He could tell by her accent. Yet she spoke with such ease and confidence. She wasn't afraid of making mistakes. Her goal was to help, to communicate, and she succeeded. This was a revelation for Leo. A revelation is like a sudden, surprising realization. He realized that his own fear was his biggest enemy. He was so focused on being perfect that he forgot the main purpose of language: to connect with people. Inspired by the barista, Leo made a new decision. He wasn't going to hide anymore. He finished his latte, and on his way out, he walked back to the counter. The barista was cleaning the coffee machine. "Excuse me," Leo said, his heart beating a little faster. She looked up and smiled. "Yes? Can I help you?" "I just wanted to say, your coffee is excellent," Leo said, trying to sound as natural as possible. Her smile widened. "Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. We get our beans from a special supplier." This was a new word for Leo. Supplier. He guessed it meant the person or company that provides the coffee beans. Instead of just nodding and leaving, Leo decided to push himself a little further. "And I saw you helping those tourists. You were very kind." The barista, whose name tag read Anna, blushed a little. "Oh, it was nothing. I like helping people. It's a good way for me to practice my English, too." "Your English is very good," Leo said, and he meant it. Thank you, Anna replied. I'm still learning. It's a journey, you know. Some days are good, some are not so good, but you just have to keep trying. A journey. Leo liked that word. Learning English wasn't a test you pass or fail. It was a long road, a journey with ups and downs. Well, thank you again for the coffee and for the inspiration, Leo said. Anna looked a bit surprised but pleased. You're welcome. Have a great day. You too, Leo said, and as he walked out of the cafe, he felt different. He felt lighter. The fear was still there, a little bit, but it was smaller now. It was replaced by a new feeling, motivation. From that day on, Leo changed his approach. He started small. Every day he would practice speaking for just 5 minutes. He would describe his room, talk about his day, or read a short article out loud. He found a language exchange partner online, someone who wanted to learn his native language and could help him with English. Their first few conversations were a little awkward. Leo was still hesitant. Hesitant means you are slow to speak or act because you feel uncertain or nervous. He often paused, searching for words, but his partner was patient, just like Anna, the barista. She would correct his mistakes gently and encourage him to keep going. Leo also started using a new technique. Whenever he learned a new word, he didn't just memorize its meaning. He tried to use it in a sentence immediately. For example, after learning the word supplier at the cafe, he made a sentence in his head. My company has a reliable supplier for our computer parts. Reliable means something you can trust or depend on. He also started watching movies and TV shows in English, but with a twist. First, he would watch a scene with subtitles in his own language. Then, he would watch it again with English subtitles. Finally, he would watch it one more time with no subtitles at all, trying to understand just by listening. This helped him connect the written words with the spoken sounds and improve his listening comprehension. Comprehension means the ability to understand something. Weeks turned into months. Leo's confidence grew. He started participating more in meetings at work. Before, he would just listen. Now, he started sharing his ideas. His boss noticed the change. His colleagues noticed it too. They were impressed by his valuable contributions. A contribution is something you do to help make something successful. One day, his manager called him into his office. Leo, he said, we have a new international project. It's a collaboration with a team in the United States. It's a big opportunity. I need someone on our team who can communicate effectively with them. I think you're the right person for the job. Leo was stunned. A year ago, he would have panicked at the thought. He would have made an excuse. But now, he felt a thrill of excitement. He thought of Anna in the cafe, of his language partner, of all the small steps he had taken. Yes, Leo said with a confident smile. I'd love to. I'm ready. And he was. The project was challenging, but Leo handled it beautifully. He had regular video calls with the American team. He could express his ideas clearly, understand their points, and even make small talk and jokes. He wasn't just translating words anymore. He was building relationships. He was connecting. Leo's story isn't about becoming a perfect English speaker overnight. It's about a change in mindset. It's about understanding that communication is more important than perfection. It's about realizing that every small step, every little conversation, is a victory. So, if you're like Leo, if you feel scared or stuck, remember his story. Remember Anna, the barista. Your journey is unique, but the principle is the same. Start small. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress. Find your own cafe moment that inspires you. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are proof that you are trying. The goal is not to be flawless. The goal is to be fearless. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this story gives you a little bit of encouragement on your own English learning journey. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more stories and tips. Let me know in the comments what your biggest challenge in learning English is. Let's support each other. See you in the next video.